And your father, he was in Mexico with you, but obviously he was on the run. Was he showing up to fights? Was he being supportive, or what was he doing while you were out in his Guadalajara streets fighting and all that?
Yeah, I think he showed up to like two or three fights. He showed up to the one, right. There was one fight. Hold up, let me take this jacket off.
Oh, yeah.
There was one fight where, man, there was one fight I almost got my ass kicked. You know what I mean? Because like they put me up against it now. Like over there, they don't really care about weight classes and none of that shit. Like that, it's just brawls. There's just street fights damn near. You know what I mean? What gloves? I barely even have. I didn't even have a mouthpiece, like or a cup,
Man.
or a cup. Like let's go. You know.
Yeah.
And sometimes we didn't even have headgears. It's just
That's
we're thank
crazy.
fights. Like,
So what exactly was your father on the run for? Exactly. What was exactly his like charges, I guess?
um, I don't even know. It's like he crashed the airplane like full of drugs and money and then fled the crime. That's what I hear.
And
A lot of not just a little bit, but like hundreds of
like
millions.
whoa, hundreds of millions of coke. Now, I mean, so he was the pilot?
Yeah. Like there was a point. There was a time where like I was learning how to fly. He was flying airplanes and stuff like that. And that was kind of like the thing. And like that was like when you're in the midst of all of this, it seems and feels like it's regular. Like you don't have an airplane? Nah, we have airplanes. That's so easy. Like why would you? You should get an airplane.
I should.
Yeah, that was how like how life is. Like oh my god, like it's
And
not a big deal. It just seems like it's just normal.
was he flying it in from Colombia or Mexico?
I have no clue
Oh, okay.
what he's doing in that field. I was just trying to survive, just trying to survive, like going through that whole process of the ups and downs. Sometimes it's just trying to survive, and then like you go through like your own personal problems. It's like, can
Well,
I just survive this night, tonight?
what was the process moving back to America from Mexico? It's I'm sure you kind of got accustomed to that gritty way of boxing and all this situation you were going on in Mexico. Then you moved back to America. You moved to Philly, right? From
Well,
Mexico?
from from Mexico, I was in New York for a small amount of time.
Oh, where in New York? I'm from New York.
Okay. Well, shit, I was in a couple places. I stayed in this place called Edgewater, New Jersey,
Okay, yes.
right? But I would travel to New York every single day, which never made any sense. That was a lot of money wasted, but but that's all I knew at the time. I don't know anything about life, you know. And
Okay.
I remember I was going to Mendez Boxing Gym. That was the first gym I went to in America. And I went to Kingsway. I was in the Bronx, in this place called Juan La Puertas, and that was my spot right there in the Bronx. And
Yeah.
I just had my first couple fights, first couple amateur fights there, and that was cool. And then after that, I ended up going to Philadelphia, all the way back to where I started.